Super scale state.
Welcome. This is Gaisano Grand Citygate Mall in Davao City, Philippines. First, I'm going to show you the die-cast toys that are available in this mall, and we're going to see some of the toys that are available for kids and for toy collectors as well. Now, here are some 1/70th scale utility trucks. They sell this for 69 pesos or $1.20 US in today's exchange rate, March of 2025. Some forklifts, but again, these are 1/70th scale, judging from the size compared to the usual die-cast toys like Matchbox or Hot Wheels. Still, the details are great, but I think those types of die-casts are for kids. And now they have these 1/64th scale die-cast cars. It says on the front, die-cast model car mock-up. Every style's fully wonderful, with most up-to-date equipments and technique. Beautiful product, luxurious design. 3 plus collectible model. This one looks like a custom van. It doesn't say any brand name at the back of the card, but it says 69 pesos or $1.20 US in today's exchange rate for March 2025. This one's a another van with some things inside the chrome interior, and this is a convertible with some green flames. I would say this looks like a yellow taxi, a Chevy in the late 60s. Ford hot rod and some Disney cars. Hot Wheels, it says. And so that's Disney Pluto. And I don't know if it's a van or it's kind of like a milk truck of the 1950s, delivery truck. And that's Goofy. Seems the same, only in different color. Disney Hot Wheels. Maybe it's a collaboration of the two brands. And back to the diecast model car mock-ups. All of these cars doesn't have any rivets, just screws. You don't need special tools to disassemble, so it's easier to customize. It's got plastic wheels. Some have five and others have seven spokes. The rims of the wheels usually are in chrome. And here they have another stack of diecast cars of the same brand. I guess they don't have the usual brands of diecast cars on display. I would say these cars are great as gifts for kids who are just beginning to appreciate some small diecast cars and are not yet too crazy in collecting. Maybe in future videos, I'll try and race them with the common types of diecast cars and see which one would perform better on a racetrack. Imagine this car beating the common branded ones. This one's got a complicated base with some flames in color purple. Hmm, odd base. This one kind of looked the normal kind of 1960s car. It looks nice though. Now, this looks like a 1950s hot rod, and this one's a custom Beetle pickup in color blue, metal body. I think it's a plastic chrome base. Now we're gonna look into some other toys that's for kids or for toy collectors here in Gaisano Grand Citygate Mall in Davao City. Now here they have some He-Man toys. He-Man, the Masters of the Universe. And there's gonna be a live action movie coming June 2025 starring Nicholas Galitzine and Jared Leto as Skeletor, and Nicholas Galitzine as He-Man. Well, Galit in the Philippines means angry, and Zine somewhat sounds like a sign that he's angry. Now that's Battle Cat, very nice. But I think it's for kids. I'm too old for this, for that type of toy. But the Battle Cat looks great. If you put in a He-Man figure on top of it, that would be a very nice for display and as a collection. And here are some League of Legends Jinx League of Legends action figure. I think they're around 4 inches tall. So Z. Now here are yep, they're popular here. Like a bucket full of cars. They're plastic and they can be what do you call that? Pullback toys. So this is nice packaging. Looks like a container van full of cars. The packaging looks great. Sort of a diorama and plenty of cars inside. They're all plastic though. So it's great for kids. If you have a kid that um, you don't want to give them the diecast type of cars because they might just throw it out or leave them around. So those are good for beginner collectors. And those are some Hot Wheels tracks with lots of looping action. Now here are some power tools for kids. Of course, these are plastic ones, so it's only, I think, battery operated. Stanley Jr. If you want your kids to learn how to handle power tools at an early age, if you want your kids to stay away from your power tools in your garage, better give them these plastic ones. Yep, that's a chainsaw for kids. I remember when I was a kid, I would dismantle my toys and didn't know how to assemble them back again. I also remember playing with Matchbox and I would ride it until the wheels would come off and it would no longer roll. Now, this is a 7-inch action figure. It's Bruce Willis as Hardigan in Sin City. That one would cost around $34 US in Amazon if it's in perfect condition. Now, that's General Zod and some Superman action figures. And they still have a cannibal Captain Jack Sparrow with some Thundercats with Jinx. And those are 12-inch Batmobile from Jada. Also DeLorean and Scooby Doo. That's a Christopher Reeve action figure. Superman. They've got Naruto. They've got some Marvel figurines. And here's Optimus Prime. by Jada, the truck version, because I don't think you can transform it into a robot. It's fixed as a truck. Now here's some G.I. Joe action figure, and that was Destro with his. It's a truck. Now that's Looney Tunes with Bugs Bunny and a Jada time machine, DeLorean. That's a different version, but all in diecast. Now here's one interesting toy or a concept. Here's Ninja Turtles, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Who would have thought if you combine a turtle and a ninja and it'll become a worldwide hit, at least in the 80s and 90s though. I guess there's no general formula for what people would buy or want in a product. That's what's great about toys. If you think about the design, the function of it, like articulation, for cars, the opening doors, pullbacks, and some are remote controls. And you look at the design, the function, the aesthetics. So it's all in one package. Toys have all the concept of a great product in one single package. Nowadays, uh, action figure toys and photography are combined into one great hobby. It makes sense though, especially if you like taking high resolution pictures. And here they have more toys for kids. Anyway, I decided to purchase these three: a blue custom pickup and an orange one. For this blue pickup, I'm gonna try and maybe change the color of it and add some more details and customize it. Although for me, it looks great as it is. But of course, we can add some more details to make it more obvious, especially for those headlights on the front. Now for the orange pickup, this one has an engine at the back. I think the right term would be it has an exposed engine bay. It needs more maybe paint to make it more visible because I can see the flywheels for the crankshaft and the firewall. Now this one's intriguing for me. We never had this one when we were kids, so I'm gonna soak this up in water, see what happens, and maybe make a video of it. Like, subscribe, leave a comment. Hope you'll watch the next video coming soon. And that's Sipat, my orange cat. Hopefully he agrees with everything I said. Once again, this is Super Scale State.
Super scale state.